Compleat Bundle speculation is going off the wall right now. People saying this product is vastly underprinted and not going to be as readily available as we expected. But has this bundle been a good thing for Phyrexia All Will Be One? Is it holding up the set? And how will it continue to perform for regular enthusiasts like you and me when there's a $400 set box on the market? Oh, let's talk about it. The release of Phyrexia All Will Be One has been one of the most exciting times in recent Magic the Gathering history. Phyrexia boxes, draft, set, and collector are all still performing well in the secondary market, and regular players and enthusiasts like you and me are finding tons of avenues in which to play the new cards that they open. Now, in the past, in previous videos on this channel, that's been a complaint of mine. It felt like standard sets really didn't have a place to go, and people weren't playing, with the cards. But with the return of the Pro Tour, we're getting a bunch of new places outside of even Commander to express ourselves and play some of the new toys we're opening in boxes. But are the sales reflecting this? We collect sales data from every single sold listing on TCGplayer here on this channel for sealed product. Let's check out how Phyrexia All Will Be One is doing, and most importantly, with the release of the Compleat Bundle 1 week away as of the recording of this video, it's time to decide if the delayed release of what seems like is a limited product that's very loved so far before it's even out by the community is a good idea or not. We'll look at that data, and I'm going to give you my take on that here in a little bit. But let's start by looking at overall Phyrexia All Will Be One data. Here we have data from every single sold listing on TCGplayer for sealed product when it comes to Phyrexia All Will Be One. And as you can see, this spreadsheet has been updated recently. This is available to all of my patrons at patreon.com/hometowntcg as well as written thoughts from me. But I want to dig into some massive and really cool numbers that I see here. The first number we're going to talk about is that total spend. That's how much money us as enthusiasts, as a community, have spent on TCGplayer on sealed Phyrexia product. And we have surpassed $1 million. That's right, $1.2 million spent on TCGplayer. That just goes to show that for a standard set, we seem to love this product. We talked about it in the intro. We're finding places to play these cards. There's treatments that we want to collect, and the Phyrexian lands and foils, I have one here. I don't know if you're able to see it on the screen. They are fantastic. They seem to be a community hit, and it was a concern of mine. So it's great to see us adapting these products. Looking at the actual breakdown for the number of boxes sold, we see the set box is still king, and with the information that we got about Commander Masters with, what might be $400 set boxes, I gotta tell you, as a regular player, a regular enthusiast, that 100% concerns me. I'm gonna be interested to see how that shakes out. Make sure you're subscribed if you also want to know how that goes. We'll be tracking that data as well. The big piece of the pie outside the set box we hear is the collector box, and that is pretty standard with standard release products. We see collector boxes, and actually in Phyrexia All Will Be One, we're seeing a small dip in the number of boxes sold being collector boxes. Normally this is roughly up around 31 to 33%. It fluctuates in there, but we see a good sized dip here with the collector boxes, and that is because what we have on the left side of the pie chart here, the big beast in the room, the Compleat Bundle. That Compleat Bundle is taking up a ton of community spend, and frankly, it's not even out yet. It hasn't even dropped. It's interesting to say pre-sale total for Phyrexia All Will Be One chased towards $1 million, stopped short. So we've still sold about $300,000 to $250,000 to $300,000 afterwards. So the product is still selling off shelves, and that's what I want to talk about next. Let's take a look next at the collector box. The collector box is something that people often buy well past release. You go into your store, you kind of want one here, you want one there. Draft boxes maybe not so much, but the collector box does seem to sell, and this one is no exception. In fact, I think it's doing extremely well. In January, for super early pre-release, you saw $226,000 worth of sales with 1,046 units sold, and in February the number of units didn't dip that much, although you'd expect to, because now you're post-release, and as we all know, with Magic's crazy release cycle, you're going to get a lot of interest kind of dropping off because the next set's already announced. The set box, as we talked about, is the big hitter. The total number of units sold here is massive. Like, listen, the set box is always going to be huge. It's right in the middle of the road. It's the every person box. I've advocated on this channel, if editing Josh remembers, I was like, we got to fix Magic product. We got to get rid of the set box. I say this in the microphone, and I mean it. I might have been wrong. Like, I might have missed on this one now that we have the data. I think draft box is a little flawed looking this on TCGplayer. People are buying the draft box to draft. You know, shout out to Larry in Community College, always saying, hey, buy these packs to draft, don't buy them else, buy singles. So I think this is a weird spot to buy this box, well, you know, on TCGplayer. But we get to the big hitter now, the Compleat Bundle. And I think it's important for us to talk about this. The Compleat Bundle has sold a ton of units, both in January and in February. So pre-release and then up to release and even post the regular Phyrexia release, not post the release of this product. But what we see here is the spend on this product, the total cost, what it cost us as a community to purchase all of these units. In February, that number jumped up 56 some odd thousand, 54 some odd thousand out of nowhere. And the reason is that box got increasingly more expensive as we as a community bought them. As you can see, the average box price for the Compleat Bundle is $117. So with all this data, it's time for us to decide, you know, the whole concept of a delayed release, this seemingly ridiculous high spend product, was this a good idea? And I can definitively say that I think it was. And the reason I want to say that the Compleat Bundle, the Complete Edition, whatever you want to call it, seems to be a good idea is it's done, you know, possibly done a couple things for this set. It'll be interesting to track the release of the next standard set and see if this holds true, but it seems like it has held our interest in a standard Magic the Gathering product farther than we normally would have. The Brothers War was a fantastic set. I still hold true that Dominaria United had amazing cards, fun mechanics, and we just seemed to throw the set by the wayside. We didn't like it as a community, but when it comes to one, we seem to constantly be paying attention to this set, and you love to see that for the reason because it allows us to build what I've talked about repeatedly in previous videos. It builds that emotional attachment and that nostalgia to the cards in the set. So without the product even hitting shelves, with nobody in the regular world, you know, like you and me opening this product, it still seems to have garnered our attention and made us focus on Phyrexia All Will Be One. Now, Magic has done the Magic thing. We've got the monthly announcement where we've gotten Commander Masters, we've got Lord of the Rings. Things are going crazy right now. If you want, again, like I said, I'm gonna have videos on those, not only the prices, but on some interesting takes I have on those products. Make sure you're subscribed. But we will start to kind of pivot, I believe now, off of one. Will the Compleat Bundle tank when it drops because of that? Are people going to lose interest? And now that we know these future products are so expensive, I think it becomes tougher and tougher to spend the $117 to $150, whatever the average price is at a given moment, on this Compleat Bundle. But most importantly, I want to know what you guys think. You guys are just like me. You are the average enthusiast. Let me know what you think in the comment section below about the Compleat Bundle, its impact on the set, and again, with the release of these premier products that are going to cost a pretty penny, will we as a community continue to want to purchase this product? I want to hear from you in the comment section below. And finally, if you like these conversations, make sure you share this video with a friend or group of friends, because I think as we become smarter consumers, these conversations are so important in our community. So guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope you have an amazing rest of your day. Until next time, you guys know me. My name is Josh, and I am going to get out of here. Have a good one.